Hey, what up everyone? I'm Sinnycool, and this is Sekiro. And today it's the finale. It's the last video. We're done with Sekiro. It's the last boss fight. You're gonna see me face Emma and a secret special guest. I don't know if you guys have seen him yet. But yeah, last video we made the choice. We found our father, Mr. Owl, here, and he said, "Hey, do you want to stay with the Iron Code and do what I say, which is basically the light ending, if you will, with the Dark Souls comparison here. Keep everything going, become really powerful and everything. Or do you want to do the dark ending? Do you want to end the dragon's blood heritage and immortality? Do you want to take the mortal blade and end it all and do the dark ending or whatever?" I went with blood is thicker than water. I felt like it would end the game quicker, and I think I was right. I think there's more fighting if you choose the good ending. This is the bad ending, if you will. So here we are fighting Emma. Emma's like, "No, oh no, you didn't." When I went with Al. So she walks out, and her boss fight at first was a little bit difficult, but after like a couple tries, it wasn't too bad. You see me doing my strategy here, which some people are probably annoyed with, since I'm not deflecting very much. I'm just running in circles and attacking when there's an opening. And so I run in big sprinting circles, right? Then anytime she does an attack, I will do the dodge attack to her most of the time. So anytime I see an opening, like right there, boom, I try to hit her multiple times if possible. Then I go back to running in a circle, because she will do these like lunging, jumping attacks like that right there. So you can't be like too close to her unless you're going to deflect. That's up to you. Or you maybe have a special prosthetic that's near and dear to your heart that you're going to use, or whatever you're going to do. That's what's cool about this game, and I'll talk about it at the end. There's a big credit section. I'll give my thoughts on the game and everything if you want to see that. But yeah, my main strategy through this game has been run in big sprinting circles and attack them after they do whatever attack they're gonna do. And that worked some of the time, and some of the time, like with the long armed centipede giraffe, you like have to deflect. And with like the horse guy, Gyobo or whatever, you have to like do the special thing where you grapple. But it worked with like the big ape dude. It worked with the corrupted monk. It worked with Emma here, as you can see. And it worked with a few, like several of the bosses. You can do this, I feel like. But yeah, there she goes down. But the hard part about this boss fight is you have to kill her, and then you have to kill this guy right here. So let's see who it is. Who is gonna step out and say, no, 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 we're not doing this. We're not doing this. Who's it gonna be? And we have Lord Isshin here. And it would have been probably more cinematic and more... The thing was, like, I was doing the fights until I won, basically. Because it did take me quite a few tries to beat this guy. Isshin Ashina, right? So it took me a bunch of tries to beat him. So maybe I might have cut out the cinematic there. Because after you try, like, 10 to 15 to 20 times, you're not going to watch the cinematic thing, like, over and over and over. So I apologize for that if that's the case. But yeah, I did pretty much the same strategy with him, and it works, but you got to get used to all his attacks. He's even worse than Emma with his lunging, so you got to be prepared for him to do this certain attack. That's how the main advice I can give you for this boss fight is there's this one attack that he does that is just crazy, like a really far-reaching lunge. Right there, there it is. So you can kind of tell when he's going to do it because he'll like reach back into his scabbard for a hot second, and then be ready because he's going to lunge halfway across the map and do that big cross-shaped combo thing. So you got to be really careful. Like right there, you got to get far away, kind of run to the side, and then you can attack him from behind. Then in his second phase, it's even crazier. You gotta add in a couple jumps basically. But yeah, same thing as Emma pretty much. If you can beat Emma, you can beat this guy, especially if you do it the way I did it. But here he comes with a, like right there, you could probably do the what's it called, Makiri counter. And yeah, I'm not saying I'm the best at this game or anything. I'm not saying I'm doing this the perfect way. I do deflect here. Like there's some attacks where if you get caught off guard and you're a little bit too close to them, that you want to just deflect if you can. And The other thing was, like, I was trying to be, like, at medium distance, not too close, not too far. Because if you get too far, he'll do that annoying move over, like, more than usual. But if you're too close, then he's just gonna hit you. So you gotta kind of stay, like, medium range and duck in. You see me ducking in? I'm trying to bait out an attack. And there's certain attacks that I like more than others. And I feel like I can get the one I want, like right there, if I bait him out to do it. At medium to close range. If you're at far range, he does these attacks you don't really want. So sometimes you do have to get far away and like heal up, but like right there, like that's annoying. So I just block it. I just get back. Okay, I'm gonna go back to medium range. Get back in my groove here. Yeah, and he'll dodge occasionally, but if you attack him quick enough, like you'll still hit him while he's doing that dodge. He got me there, but just if he gets you, just start to deflect. Don't panic. Try to deflect, because sometimes you can recover. Even if he hits you really good and he starts to do a combo on you, if you can start hitting that deflect button as soon as possible instead of panicking, sometimes you can save your life by deflecting. So I do use deflect. I'm just not like a crazy deflect everything guy, which is like a speedrunner. Speedrunners, they deflect everything and they know exactly when to attack, and I think I need to work on that if I play this game again, like to deflect more and maybe use some different prosthetics. Do you see how he got me there? I didn't panic. I dodged back. He's almost dead right now, but he does have another phase. And that's what I was saying earlier. You gotta beat Emma. You gotta beat him like right here, which isn't the easiest thing. He's like super Emma. Then you gotta beat his second form, all with the same everything, like the same ammo, the same healing items. Like you don't get the same resurrections. And here I was trying to use that move. I forget what it's called, like the Mortal Strike or something. I can't remember. But like right in between, like right when he switches to his next phase, you can hit him and like kind of stun lock him with it. I was messing with that for a few fights in a row. It's like the L1 R1. You know how you do the whirlwind slash? I switched it to that. I think it's called the Mortal Strike. I can't remember. But yeah, in between the two phases. So when he goes from his first phase to his second phase, you can kind of stun lock him with it. And right there, that move, right there, that move. If you can get used to that move, that's the only difference between his first phase and his second phase. Really, pretty much, honestly. All these fire moves, like, I'll try to explain them since he's almost dead. I don't have much time left. But still running in a big circle. Still trying to get hits in when I can. Here comes this one. That one's pretty easy to dodge, even though I got hit by it. As long as you just keep running to the side, it's the same thing. You can still get an attack in as long as you dodge it. But the other one, like his big move, you have to jump or else the fire's going to hit you. And here it comes. Ready? So it's kind of like a slight delay. So you kind of... I didn't get it good there. But like when you see him do it, kind of jump like a beat after he does it and then jump again immediately. And you can get it. I mean, you might be able to time it better than me and not have to jump twice, but that's what I was doing. So here comes this one. This one you can just kind of run to the side and then get a lot of hits in. So you kind of want that fire move. But the other fire move, if you don't dodge it, it sucks. But if you do dodge it, you can get a bunch of hits on them. Which jumping is the way to dodge that big crazy one. This one there, it's just the run to the side deal. Get some hits in. When he like stomps his foot, don't worry about the stomp the foot one. Just keep running in your big circles. It's not the stomp the foot one. But hopefully they'll do that big one more time so I can explain once again. But just stomp the foot, we don't care, no big deal. You can usually get in there and get some hits on him. And I did, but he still got me. I want to see that big move one more time. Come on, buddy. Is this it? Okay, here it is. So jump, and then you have to jump again. You see what I did? And then keep going, keep going. And then he does that. He's stuck there for a second. You can run in and get some hits. He almost never hit me with like it's the move you get after you beat him. It's like this big, I don't know what they call it. We'll see though. But you get that move pretty much for beating him. You don't get like the fire part, but you get the final part, like the blender. But that's easy. You want to see that almost. Once you get used to it, you kind of want to see the foot stomp. At first, it's kind of hard to get out of the way of it, but you'll get used to it. And here it comes. Ready? So there it is. Okay, now you jump. See how I jumped over the fire and I keep going. Then there it is. So now you can get some big hits on him. And I got the kill. And honestly, it took me a lot of tries to do this. Phew. Man, it was probably 20 plus tries. Emma probably took me 5, 6, 7 tries to get to where I was beating her every single time. Then his first phase probably took me, more than that. So 10, 11, 12, maybe up to 15. Then to get to where I was beating Emma and his first phase, that was like at least 20 tries. And then his second phase took me like probably 10 tries or something. But the battle memory of an extraordinary foe, lingering in the mind of the wolf, commune with the sculptor's idol, and confront memories of battle to permanently increase attack power. Isshin Ashina was a true master of the sword, no less so in his veil of years. So I think that was Emma's dad, right? So it was like me and my dad versus her and her dad. And here it is. One Mind is what it's called. Combat art that unleashes a storm of attacks from a sheathed stance so fast that the blade is nigh invisible. Cost spirit emblems to use. One must focus their soul on the release of the blade, nothing else. In doing so, the strikes achieve a godlike speed, a technique conceived by none other than the old land swordmaster Isshin. Or Isshin, or whatever. But here's the ending. I'll try to shut up a little bit. At this point, I was like, oh man, who am I going to have to fight next, Because I had no idea. I didn't even know this was the end. When I beat him, I was hoping it was the end, kind of. Because I do love the game. I was just hoping that I was done with it for the playthrough on the channel. But I'll shut up because here we go. Oh, who did that? Who did it? All that talk about blood is thicker than water, and here I go backstabbing my daddy. There's little Lord Kuro, like, crapping his pants. Because we're grabbing the sword. We're gonna be the evil warlord that stomps through the land as a bad guy. I guess we chose the bad ending, y'all. How do you feel about that? Put it in the comments. But you also know, I was doing all that just to get it done. You can't be Shura. I think Shura's like a demon, right? That's pretty cool, huh? That's cool, man. Don't you want to get like all the endings? Soldiers and townfolk alike died by the thousands. Very few survived. Ashina became the setting for the most tragic massacre of the Sengoku era. And for a long time after, it was said a demon lurked the land. I still thought I was going to have to fight like a demon or something. But it's just me, I'm the demon, So that's it, y'all. I beat the game. I beat Sekiro. I think the credits are about to hit. There they go. Miyazaki from Software. Sekiro. So how do I feel about that game? I feel like it's in line with Dark Souls, with Bloodborne. I don't feel like it was any worse than any of the other ones or any better than any of the other ones. I think it falls somewhere in there. I don't know where I'd rank it. I always say Dark Souls is my favorite. With Bloodborne right there. Probably Dark Souls / Bloodborne, like my favorites. Then, I'm weird, I like Dark Souls 2. Scholar of the First Sin, I speedrun it. I don't know, I just like it. But Sekiro's probably right there for me. It's probably like right with Dark Souls 2 for me, so If I say Dark Souls and Bloodborne are my number one, Sekiro is probably my number two with Dark Souls 2. Dark Souls 3 down there at the bottom, and I haven't really played much of the rest. I need to play Demon Souls. I've only played like halfway through it. I had it at one point and just didn't finish it for whatever reason. I forget. It wasn't due to like the game being hard or anything. It was just I didn't have something came up type of stuff. I think I was borrowing it and I had to give it back or something like that. And plus the channel, like I was doing everything for the channel at that point, and it was on PS3, and so I couldn't make videos on it. And everything I do is for the channel now, so everything I play, if I can't make videos, I don't really care. So one day though, one day I'm gonna do Demon Souls. King's Field is another game. I saw a horror game that they made. Like I like all From Software stuff, except for like the mech stuff. So I don't know how far I'm gonna go down that rabbit hole. Probably just Elden Ring next and just go from there. Maybe Demon Souls at some point in the future. And we'll see though. We'll see where it goes. Really need to build the channel up to where enough people want to watch everything I do before I play a game like this again. But yeah, Sekiro, it's right up there for me. It's not like my favorite ever. It's not Dark Souls, it's not Bloodborne, but you know, it's probably in second or third place for me for From Software games. I don't know what all the fuss is about. I know some people didn't like it as much, but did they beat it? Like, did they not like it because they weren't good at it? Like, sometimes that's the case. Some people don't like these games like Dark Souls 2 because they're just not good at them. You know, they played Dark Souls, they were awesome at it, they beat it, they love it because they're good at it. Then they play Sekiro, it's a little bit different like Bloodborne, and some people didn't like Bloodborne because you didn't have a shield, you had to shoot a gun, like, and now everybody pretty much loves it. So I think Sekiro, it's gonna get better with age. It's gonna be like Bloodborne, where people, they try to talk crap about it the first year or two, and then it's gonna slowly get more and more recognition, and people, I don't know the general feeling on it, because I remember I went into this blind, totally blind. I didn't look anything up, I didn't do any guides, I didn't look up anything, no walkthroughs, I didn't watch any playthroughs of it, nothing before I played this, so I honestly don't know. I've just heard grumblings of some people not liking it, and then other people say it's amazing, so I'll have to look into that now. Now I can watch other people play it, now I can look at walkthroughs, now I can see what I missed, now I can do all that stuff, so I can tell you more of a better opinion on what I think compared to other people think once I see what they think. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah. I really liked that you can like sneak around. I liked how many different prosthetics there were. The boss fights were pretty difficult. I never like rolled over any boss really. Maybe I think the Corrupted Monk I beat on my first try. That's when I was deep in that running a big circle trend. Lady Butterfly was difficult, and the dodging, like, if you go back and watch that fight, that was a good, fun fight when I figured out how I could beat her. Yeah, and I beat a lot of these bosses without any kind of, like, prosthetic trick to where you're using the beast, the firecracker to scare a beast, or this boss is really weak against fire, or this boss is really weak against divine confetti. I never got to do that. I was pretty much just facing them with my sword and dodging and running in circles, like... Some people might think that's dumb and not very good, and some people might be impressed by that I didn't look it up on a guide and see that, hey, this prosthetic works super awesome and it's really easy to beat this boss because you went and you looked it up, and now you know like the weakness of the boss. Well, yeah, anyway, that was a blind playthrough of Sekiro. Like I said, probably my second or third favorite that I've played out of the Dark Souls, Bloodborne, Soulsborne stuff. Will I be playing like Elden Ring probably next in February? Maybe. That's what I'm hopeful for, but I can't guarantee it. Depends. Like if it costs like $90 or something weird, or if I happen to not have enough money that month and it costs $70 even, I might not be able to play it right when it comes out. But I would really love to. Like I'm hoping to play Elden Ring. What else, man? Like, if you're here for the Dark Souls, like, I feel bad for you, because this is a mostly Gems of War channel with a little bit of EverQuest, and that's probably what we're going to be doing most of 2022. But I'm just glad to have this one done. I really wanted to play it. This one was for me. This was a selfish game for me that I had to do. I wanted to document it on my channel. If you want more of this kind of stuff, there's plenty of playthroughs and long live streams and complete playthroughs of Dark Souls 1, Dark Souls 2, Dark Souls 3, and Bloodborne, plus speedruns of Dark Souls 2 and stuff like that. So there's plenty of other stuff if you're here for From Software stuff. And if you are, put it in the comments, because I doubt it. There's not that many people left from back in the day when I was doing Dark Souls 2 on live stream. But yeah, that's it for Sekiro. Next year, 2022, lots of EverQuest, lots of Gems of War, and hopefully Elden Ring. So stick around. Go check out those old playthroughs of Dark Souls 1, 2, 3, the speed runs, all that good stuff. I got guides and everything. That Dark Souls 2 soul farming guide seems to be getting a lot of views. Maybe I'll link that at the end of this or something. And yeah, I'll see y'all next time. My favorite From Software, my favorite Dark Souls, my favorite game ever, Bloodborne. So it's never going to go away totally. And that's what I started my channel about, and it's never going to go away. So we'll keep going with it. I might do some Dark Souls 2 speedruns until Elden Ring comes out, just to maybe like 1 or 2 on the channel or something like that. So, but until then, put in the comments that you're here just for From Software. I'd be really surprised to find anybody, but I'd like to know that. And I will see y'all next time for Elden Ring or Dark Souls 2 speedruns. That's probably what's next for From Software type of stuff. But yeah, like, share, subscribe, consider joining. It helps a lot. Tell your everyone about the channel, and I'll see y'all next time when I see ya. Peace out.